people, and welcome back to the Qtest Exploration Project, where we tackle and try to play every single Qtest map ever made for, Qtest. It's an ambitious project, and one which you would think would be as simple as just loading up every level and playing it, but at the same time, because every level is almost exactly the freaking same, it's some project that will make you go absolutely insane. But that's aside the point. It's crazy, it's wild, and this is why we are insane enough to try and bother with this. We are getting pretty deep in the list, at least for right now. I'm not sure how many more levels we'll find over the course of this massive extravaganza. I think I've passed 15 levels, so now we have more than one episode of Qtest levels. But yeah, this time around we're checking out nye3. Another map made by nye3, obviously. We saw nye1 last time, nye. I assume if there's a nye and there's a nye3, that there's gotta be a nye2, but I don't have nye2. I have no idea where nye2 is. I don't know if nye2 even exists. This is, I guess, the one flaw of digging through all this stuff. You're basically backtracking through stuff that's 20 plus years old, and you have to kind of wing it with the stuff that you kind of are given. Hopefully we can find more as time goes on, and that's kind of the whole thing. It's almost an excavation dig as we keep going along and finding more and more of the story. Up until this point, we didn't even have many levels for Qtest. It seemed like there was only like a limited number. And now all of a sudden we're starting to get a very massive surplus all at once. Which is a bit daunting, a bit tiresome. It definitely is a bit repetitive to do it all back to back. But at the same time, it's definitely been needed. We haven't had many levels for Qtest for the longest time. So it's good to finally flesh it out and get a bit of history to one of the earliest periods of Quake's development. So, needless to say, what is nye3? It is his favorite hacked level so far, since it gives you the weapons and armor you need to survive. It's basically going to be a remake, allegedly, but it's not really a remake, it's just a map with monsters on it, of Test 1. So, yeah. Basically, after we saw nye1, which basically was, Test 3, now we're doing nye3, which is Test 1. Why do I feel like nye2 is Test 2? It just seems kind of obvious, doesn't it? Anyway, nye was definitely, one of the earlier levels that we saw in this giant list. In fact, it was possibly the first level, what am I saying, like, third level in this giant list. Test 1M and Death, I guess you could say a little earlier. Death was released on the same day. But Test 1M was like 2 days earlier, so this is still chronologically very, very early in the cycle. This level was released a day later after the original nye, so I'm assuming like nye2 would also exist this early. But yeah, nye3 basically exists on the same day as like Army Hell and Ogres and Wizards and all that stuff. Oh, that glorious, glorious stuff that existed in that particular period of time. Yeah. So, with that in mind, let's actually load this thing up and see what in God's name I'm in for, because, of course, we're going to have fun trying to do this particular level, aren't we? nye1 was rather rough, actually. It was one of the harder levels we saw, I think. But, we'll see how exactly, he kind of says this one's like a perfect balance or something, so it's kind of scary. It almost sounds like he nerfed it. But, we'll see. We'll see what exactly we're dealing with here. As I said, it's another Qtest level, and oh my god, is that two guns on top of each other? And red armor right beside it? Well, I guess he's really expecting us to deal with some heavy stuff coming up. Okay. Let's see here. We already got some shells. We're not going to be running out of ammo right away. I see a knight down there. I see nothing else but the knight. I'm not sure if there's anything else. Oh god! I woke up the knight. Can you die again? I want you going back to the period where you were dead. Okay, he's at least dead. Now I don't have to worry about him. There seems to be another knight over there. Okay, he's taken care of. And now I got a bunch of guns. My reward for recklessly killing a bunch of stuff is that rotfish floating in midair over there. I think he put a rotfish floating in midair. That's balance for you. Yeah, just throw a rotfish in the middle of midair. I mean, I know this level doesn't have water, but at the same time, why include the rotfish? Rotfish just don't even do much of anything. They're kind of weak. So you just randomly decide to throw a rotfish around. I mean, it's not like this is your first level with a rotfish. Oh god, it looks like a bunch of death. Well, luckily I can control it by alerting the knight, wiping him out. Oh god, there's a shambler too. A shambler, a wizard, and I'm not sure there's infighting in this particular version, so I'm kind of nervous to alert everything in the room at once. I'm trying to, like, catch one enemy at a time. So you see, I kind of wiped out one, now I wiped out the other. Oh, now I just woke up the... Seems the shambler just wants to keep striking me. Well, that's fine for me. Now I just got to kill him. Just in time, I killed him, and now I got some ammo. Now let's see, let's kill this guy. Why aren't you dead? Seriously, why aren't you dead? You're just, like, still floating midair. He's, like, resistant to my shots or something. That was weird. It was like, you would think a rotfish would have died due to a single double-barreled shotgun blast, but instead he just kind of looked at me, and I was able to hit him a few more times. Rather weird. Maybe there's a delay between the bodies, like, falling. And I think they kind of, like, make, like, almost like a weird little force field. It's not... you know, if you noticed, it was, like... It was more resistant than it normally should have been. It almost seemed because the bodies, I think, are a bit solid here. I mean, I can't tell. It doesn't look like they are. But at the same time, it seemed like it had a little bit of resistance. Anyway, nail gun, just what we needed. A little bit more ammo. I'm really being inched along for ammo here, people. I have 5 shells and like 20 nails. And obviously, this is Qtest, so there's no ads. So, needless to say, I'm trying to think out what I'm doing here. I could go down that corridor, but it looks like there's 2 knights, and I don't have much of ammo. Let's see here. What's this way? I need ammo. Oh god, there's a wizard there. There's a shambler in that one. That's not going to help me at all. In fact, this is making things worse. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see here. Is there anything in the hole? Well, there's the shells. I could drop down there and try and grab the shells and see what happens. I mean, there's death that way. But as long as I creep along this side, I should be fine. Right, guys? Totally. Okay, we're going to have to, like, make a dash for it or something. I think someone saw me. No. The only one who saw me was, this Scrag here. Well, the Scrag's dead. I think he suicided himself mostly, just kept hitting that wall. Works for me. I needed a rocket launcher, and that gives me a bit more ammo. Okay, now I can actually decimate some stuff, now that I have a rocket launcher. That'll save me a couple... Okay, Scrag out of the way. Now I can actually get up and down this balcony a lot easier. I would like to kill that shambler if I can as well. Whoops, ended up using a rocket launcher shot, though I'm not sure if they have resistance to rockets just yet, so maybe it was a good thing. It seemed like he was pretty fine, but then again, I did hit him a bunch with the super nail gun first. So let's see, let's head down this way. Now I actually have a couple of shells, I can clear them out a little bit more. Okay. We're still not really doing too well in ammo. Let's see here, there's a shambler down there. I really don't want to alert him. Let's head this way. A little bit more. Okay, 1 ogre down, and I just picked up something, like I think a few nails, nothing major. Oh, thank you, shells. This is just what the doctor ordered. Now we can actually kill some stuff. My god, the enemies resistant in this game. Like, you shoot them with a rocket launcher, you would think like 1 to 2 shots and like a knight would be dead. But no, he's still living after a bunch of shots. It's definitely weird seeing how many shots like each enemy takes in this one. Anyway, we do now have the ability to get that yellow armor if we want, but at the same point, I don't really need the yellow armor, and honestly, I think it would weaken my protection rate. So it's probably a bad idea to actually go for it right now. The main things to kind of target at this particular moment are all in this one room. Okay, we killed the rotfish. Can we get that other rotfish? I would like to alert him without, like, alerting his friends. Okay, that didn't really work, but at least now I've killed everybody else besides the Shambler. Should be relatively easy to kill him. There we are. Dead Shambler. And now we just need to kill this knight. So you see, there's plenty of armor down here. Even more free red armor. I don't even have anything to protect myself from, but I just got more free red armor. Okay, so let's head this way. I have enough ammo just to deal with whatever else. Specifically when there's nothing else to even target. But that's aside the point. Yeah. That's the level. Another level done. As said, it's really Qtest. What did you really expect? But yeah, this level was alright, balanced, I guess. It didn't seem like too hard or too easy. Just felt like another level made by Nye or whatever. It's yet another level for Qtest. It's everything that you've kind of seen up to this point done again. It's Flintstones episodes. Just what we needed. Anyway, I'm kind of bored here. It's been long enough. Anyway, so with that in mind, thank you all for watching. It's been kind of pointless, I guess, as usual. And I shall see you all, well, next time.